Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video, we're going to be learning math. In today's lesson together, we'll learn about negative numbers. We're going to talk from adding and subtracting negative numbers all the way to negative exponents. On the number line, there are positive and negative numbers. Negative numbers are any number less than 0. Negative numbers include -1 through -5 and beyond. Also, there are negative fractions. When you add a negative number, it's the same as subtracting that number. So for example, 5 plus -2 is equal to 5 minus 2, which equals to 3. When you subtract a negative number, it's the same as adding a positive number. So 5 minus -2 is equal to 5 plus 2, which equals to 7. Now let's look at negative number multiplication and division. When you multiply or divide the same signs together, it's always positive. When you multiply or divide different signs, it's always negative. Let me explain. -2 times -3 is 6. 2 times -3 is -6. When you divide the same signs, -6 over -3, it's 2. When you divide the different signs together, it's negative. 6 divided by -3 is -2. The absolute value of a negative number is always positive. So, the absolute value of -5 is 5. We know that 2 to the power of 2, or 2 squared, is equal to 4. 2 raised to the third power is 8. A negative number raised to an even power is positive. A negative number raised to an odd power is always negative. -5 to the power of 2 is equal to positive 25. -5 to the power of 3 is equal to -125. Let me explain how this is. From before, we know that a negative number times a negative number is always positive. So in this case, -5 times -5 is equal to positive 25. -5 times -5 times -5 is equal to -125, because when you do -5 times -5, that's positive 25. And when you do positive 25 times -5, that's equal to -125, because we already know that a positive times a negative is equal to a negative. Finally, when we solve negative exponent questions, we multiply the reciprocal of the number by itself. 5 to the power of -2 equals to 5 over 1 to the power of -2, which equals to 1 over 5 to the power of 2, which equals to 1 over 25, because 1 times itself equals to 1, and 5 times itself equals to 25. But what about a fraction that has a negative exponent? Here we have 3 1/4 to the power of -2. We make this into an improper fraction first. That is 13 over 4 to the power of -2. This equals to 4 over 13 to the power of positive 2, which equals to 16 over 169. I hope that was helpful. I hope you liked that video. Like and subscribe. Bye!